This is an instruction for self-manual lymphatic drainage. The lymphatics are broken up into watersheds or areas of the body. They're separated down the midline and across the belly button line. So when there are some disruptions due to surgery and lymph node removal or radiation due to breast cancer, we will be pushing fluid to the adjacent areas, to the areas that are beside the one that was affected. The objective of the manual lymphatic drainage is to utilize those other areas to help regulate the fluid in your body to resolve the swelling that's in your arm or breast. When doing the massage, we want you to repeat the strokes 10 times on the spot. The stroke is made with a flat hand, very light, unidirectional in a semicircle pattern. So it is a pressure on, pressure off stroke. We begin the sequence of the upper extremity at the neck. Flat hands 10 times on the spot, going towards the neck. Then you would do the unaffected side, the armpit of the unaffected side, 10 times. This is because we will be moving fluid across her chest to those lymph nodes. Then you go to the same side, groin. We start with the middle finger at your panty line, and the stroke is up and towards the stomach. 10 times on the spot. Again, we'll be pushing fluid from the arm and trunk down to the groin. The next step is the stomach. You place your hand over the top of the belly button and provide a slight pressure and resist the breath as you inhale. So she takes a deep breath. She's going to resist that stomach from coming out. This will stimulate the lymphatics and help milk some of the fluid out of the extremity or arm. She will then go to the unaffected side, starting at her chest, 10 times, semicircle, flat hand. And she will proceed across her chest. The stroke is towards the unaffected side, or her left side at this time. Then she will go back over to her affected side and go across the chest in that same manner. Flat hands, semicircle pattern, very light stretch of the skin. She will repeat that 10 times. Then you go to the upper arm. Start at the top, 10 times flat circles. You would do 10 times on the spot and proceed down to the elbow. She's going to go back up the arm. Then go to the elbow or the elbow crease. 10 times on the spot. And in the same manner as she did the upper arm, she's going to do the forearm. You can do both the top and the bottom or of the forearm, depending on where your swelling is. If the hand is uninvolved, you do not need to include it, but If it is, you would do the flat circles on the back of the hand. Again, it's a pressure on, pressure off, very light touch. You can proceed to the fingers, the very light little bitty circles on each finger, repeating 10 times on each digit, and then going back to the hand. You would end by proceeding with the flat semicircle strokes all the way up the extremity, all the way up the arm, and across the chest. She is doing a modified version right now of just a few strokes, but to increase the effectiveness, you would want to repeat it 10 times on each spot. Moving the fluid across the chest, now we go to moving the fluid down towards the trunk. Again, it is the flat semicircle strokes, very light touch, and our direction is down towards the same side groin. This is a good stroke to do if you have involvement in your armpit, if there's swelling in your breast. A lot of the fluid in the breast drains inferiorly down towards your stomach and groin. Repeat 10 times, and then the last stroke we'd finish at the neck again. 10 times on the spot. Very light pressure, semicircle. And that is the manual lymphatic drainage self-massage for the upper extremity or arm.